Hi, afternoon. This is Danny again. I'm going to share with you the presentation slides that I've shared over on my Facebook Live, which was sadly abrupted twice by technical issues. So I'm going to reshoot this whole presentations for you again, and hopefully that this time everything goes well. So I would like to share my screen for a while. Okay, this is the presentation that I did past couple weeks ago. So let's play. Okay, so the title is actually "Are you ready to go online?" Okay, so this is discover the three secrets of a successful online business before starting one. Previously, there were a lot of questions directed to me, asking me about my opinion on online business. So, online business actually has a lot of meaning. This just a upfront disclaimer: I am not a pro uh, digital marketing guy. I did have some businesses online. So, but I find that these are the three things that you need to know before you're ready to go online. I know currently there are a lot of um, gurus, or there are a lot of leaders that teaching that you need to pivot your business online and whatnot, and traditional business is dying, and you should all put all your business online, pivot 100% all online. But before that, I'm ready to share my opinion on how ready are you to go online. Okay, so these are the three secrets, in my opinion, that is crucial if you want to go online. Okay, so right now, why online? Okay, so as you know, our world now is actually in crisis. Okay, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, because the oil price plunge, and of course the economy is in recession. Okay, so everything that you know previously that is happening offline, now everything is online, so to speak. Okay, but and then there's so much fear and uncertainties, so you need to have other sources of income, or maybe your business need to have multiple streams of income, and one of this is actually going online. Okay, so there are few, actually there are quite a number of types of online businesses. Okay, so number one, of course, the most common is actually e-commerce. Okay, you can actually do an e-commerce business very easily. There are actually multiple platforms that are e-commerce enabled. All you need to do is just to upload your products, and then your shipment, and then of course your payment gateways, which will go into that later part. The other thing is the affiliate marketing, whereby you do not need to have your own products. You just need to sell other people's product, and you make a commission out of that. Okay, so in offline world, it's what we call like an agent, okay, or intermediary. The next one is of course app development. So you can actually create apps and can upload it into Play Store and App Store, or you can either earn from selling your apps. You have in-app purchases, or you can sell it one time, or you can earn even using ads. Okay, my previous uh, online business was actually app development, which to now I'm still receiving some of the income from apps that I didn't even touch or didn't even update. Okay, for a couple of years already. Okay, and I'm still earning some income from it. Okay, so it's a very nice things to have. Okay, if you know how. Okay, this needs a bit of technical skills. And then the other one is of course blogging, which is also one of the earlier online businesses. You can blog, you can earn from product placements, banner ads, or as well as from affiliates. Okay, if you're selling some products, you can do a review. You can also yeah, basically place a product, and then there's a link below your blogs, and then you direct people to buy the products. Okay, this is actually very common now. Uh, and then we have next social media live selling, which is gaining traction now. You see a lot of people actually selling live stocks online via Facebook Live or YouTube Live or IG Live, but more so on Facebook Live, where you can see people selling fishes, prawns, crabs, or some even like jewelry and all that. So this is actually getting more and more popular because the platform it's you can reach a lot of people, okay, in a way. The other thing is of course online course creators, where you have a specific technical skills or skills that you think people will want to learn, then you can quickly create an online course and you can actually sell it. But there are also a lot of platforms that are actually catering to this all course creators. One of them is actually Teachable, or you can use Kajabi platform, okay, to put your online course. All you need to do is shoot a video, something similar like this, and then you can upload it, and then you can sell it. Okay. The other thing is online tutors or trainers. If you are a tuition teacher, right now there's a limited uh, movement allowed. So if you can do it online, then you can actually teach your students online via video conferencing softwares like Zoom, like what I'm using now, or you can use Google Hangout, you can use Skype or things like that. Okay, this is also true for personal trainers. You want to teach personal training, especially on health, yogas, and all that, or meditation, you can actually do it also by using some of the platforms that are easily available for free. Okay. Then you have esports gaming and streaming. So where this is actually also quite popular among the younger crowds, whereby you can play online games and you can live stream it through some platforms like Twitch and also YouTube. Okay, and you can earn some decent money through the ads and all that, and also partnership with some of the esports gamers. I mean the esports hardware and all that. Okay, uh, then of course the uh, digital marketing, where you sell your skills or you sell your services to traditional business that run their businesses online. This is also considered part of the online business, where you can help traditional businesses in their SEOs, in their Facebook ads, in their Google ads, on your Google My Business, and so and lots of it. Okay. So before you start your first journey into your online, this one very important thing that I realized, you need to start to change your mindset. Okay. So why mindset? Okay, because whatever things you know or you think you know about online, it's totally different. I have been doing apps, I've been doing affiliate marketing, I've been doing bloggings and as well. So it's a totally new thing to what you know, you think you know about it. Okay, traditional business and online business is kind of a big change. Okay, so you need to really learn to unlearn what you know, you think you know, because then you start to learn about what's working online and what's not working online. Okay, so it's a big change. So you need to have the abundance mindset. Okay, once your business is online, you are no longer constrained to your local market. It's more like your whatever products or services you're selling can reach a very big markets. Okay, you can even go global if you know the right way. So normally, you need to have this abundance mindset where you're no longer competing with locals, you're competing globally with a lot of players. Okay, but this is also where you need to change your mindset, because global markets are big, okay, compared to local markets. So don't think that you can't compete, because I can tell you Malaysians are very, very successful. There are a lot of behind the scenes people who working behind the scenes of the lot of people that is well known. They are from Malaysia, okay. So and then of course it's a business, okay. So it's not a get-rich scheme, okay? You can't really learn all this within a certain period of time. It's a continuous learning journey, okay? Because online is changing fast. So you need to actually keep up your skills, and also you need to learn because it's ever changing, okay? So the landscape, what is going to work now probably won't work in a month or two time. So you need to constantly um, update or upgrade your skills. Okay, but then nevertheless, it's a business, so you have to work your ass off. Okay, so it's not gonna be like you chuck it in and then 20 days later you earn a lot of money. It's not that way. Okay, although probably you can hit it lucky once or twice, but it's a business, so you need to work. Okay, it's not a get rich scheme. So if people advise or people say that you invest in this and then you just chuck it aside and then 20 days later, 7 days later, you can earn back your money. So most probably it's a con job. Okay, I will say this way. So who am I? My name is Danny. I'm the founder of Noble Essential Technology. So what we do is actually we help traditional brick and mortar businesses to acquire more clients, add more value, and grow to their business by digitizing their payment systems through our abundance triangle framework. Okay. In the past year, we actually helped more than 500 traditional businesses to adopt digitized payment in their business. Okay, so this is a brief introduction of who am I. So the problem is this. So in business, we are told that we are solving uh, other people's problem. So by solving other people's problem, people will pay us. But this is the thing. So this works either if you're offline or online. So if everyone is solving the client's problem, why didn't they buy from you? So this is a question I asked myself a lot previously when I was doing uh, online business as well as traditional business. So I found out that uh, more so if you're online. So the thing is that you need to understand this before you start. Okay, the three secrets of going online. Okay, number one secret is the X factor, which will explain the question just now. If you're solving your client's problem, why didn't they buy from you? Okay, so this is the X factor. Number two is omni-channel. Okay, and then the third one is the secret sauce of scaling. So in all businesses, the most important thing is if you have a business, then you need to scale up. Okay, sooner or later if your business is growing. Okay, so let's go back to this. So Gary Vaynerchuk once said, saying hello doesn't have an ROI. It's about building relationship. So the number one secret is actually relationship. So relationship is actually the secret to build your brand. Okay. So whether you are offline business or online business, your brand is actually very, very important to you. So the thing is this, it's about your story. Okay. How you connect with your dream client with your messaging. Whether you're offline or online, this is true. Especially online, because the attention time is short, so you need to connect with your clients immediately. So you need to have your story, why people buy from you. Okay, it's how your story connects with the clients that you want to serve. Okay, the other thing is that people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So it's more like your why, how, and what. Okay, so people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So for example, you use yourself as an example. Why you buy a certain things from let's say your friend A or people B, even though you know other people that are doing selling the same thing as them. Okay, it's all about you, because you know them, because you already have the trust in them, and you know they are able to deliver, so you buy from them. So this holds true in online business as well. So people want to see you deliver value before they buy from you. So a lot of online businesses now is just like sell. But the thing is this: people don't even know you, or you think people know you, but then people wants to see whether you are adding value to their lives or not. Okay, this is different from 20 or 30 years ago, where you can just sell and forget about it and that's it. Right now, consumers or clients are getting more um, exposed to a lot of messages, exposed to a lot of this social media, or exposed to a lot of information. Okay, so people wants to see what stands out. Okay, how you can better their lives before parting their money. So this is why you need to build that relationship before they buy from you. So that comes to the point number three, which is giver scheme. So this is a concept I learned from BNI. So BNI basically, which is what we call uh, sorry, basically it is what we call giving value without asking for the sale yet. Okay, because this will in turn prove that whatever you want to sell or whatever you want to give, okay, that's adding value to people's life. Okay, so okay. So what is the common traits or common features among all these big chains? 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Starbucks Coffee. Okay? So the common trait is this: all of them, they have a network of chains and shops. Okay, if you go to every corner of the streets or you go to every uh, suburban or urban areas, you will normally notice this. They are there. Okay, okay. So why is this? Okay, because of their distribution channels. So if you're thinking of setting an online shop to sell, it's the same thing. Okay, so you need to have your presence everywhere. Okay, in order for people to actually know about you. This is why the secret number two is actually the distribution. Okay, the secret of omni-channel. Okay, means that you need to have your presence in all the marketplaces if you're doing physical products, or you need to at least be in the right channel at the right moment, okay, so that people will actually remember you. Because in an online world, like I said just now, the attention span is actually very, very short. In fact, it's shorter than a goldfish, okay? It's like probably about 7 seconds. So you need to catch people's attention and you need to be somehow appeared in front of them at the very right moment. So this is what we call the secret, okay, the omni-channel. So like if you're selling, like I said, physical products, of course, you need to have your presence in all these marketplaces like Lazada and Shopee. Also, you need to have your own websites, your own e-commerce stores, your own sales funnels. Of course, you need to have your blogs and then your social media presence, your online publications, your newsletters, and all that. And of course, if you know some influencers, that will help. But it depends on what's your marketing strategy and all that. Like, okay, and of course, you can also be everywhere, anytime using WhatsApp, Telegram, and SMS. I don't suggest spam, but then you can actually build relationship via messenger bots, like messenger bots for Telegram. If you have a WhatsApp marketing, okay. So this is important for you to be in everywhere. Okay. Of course, if you want to scale your business, then you can have affiliates as well, where you can appoint some agents to actually help you to sell, so that you can build your brand and your distribution channels fast. All right. So drop shipping as well. So if you list your product in some drop shipping platforms, then you will have sellers to actually push your products out, and you can actually scale fast. Okay, so this is the secret number two. Of course, the other one is JVs. So if your product is complementing to your uh, uh, some other businesses, then you can actually use JVs as well. Okay, and of course, the use of digital marketing for uh, for your online presence. Okay, so how do you adopt offline distribution to online distribution? So for e-commerce, it's simple. So you need to be in all these local marketplaces: Lazada, Shopee, Buda, Lelong, Q10, Carousel, and the couple of number of other marketplaces, which by the time of this recording, probably they have some newer ones. So you want to be in there. The good thing about all these marketplaces are it's free. Okay, so you can list your products and you can start selling your things quick. The other thing good for marketplaces is a validation of your product idea. So if you think that the product can sell, so these are the marketplaces for you to test. So if it's doing well, it means that there is some valid demand for it, and then you can actually scale up from there. Okay. So for those who are doing local markets, this is where you can try. Okay. The other thing is that if you're going for international, so you can try Amazon, you can try Etsy, Alibaba, JD, or even eBay. Okay. Some of these are not free, like Amazon and eBay. There are some money charges, so you need to be prepared to pay. Of course, then your markets are bigger because you're doing with international marketplaces. Okay, so it's all about risk and reward, and it depends on whether your products fit the market. Okay, so this is actually one. For non-physical products like services and all that, so you can do it like we mentioned through social media. Then of course you can do it also via video conferencing like Zoom or Google Hangouts, Google Meet, Skype, and all that. And of course now you can have this social media live selling where we discussed earlier, where we have YouTube live and Facebook live as well. So you can be seen in everywhere. Okay, so this is a very good platform, and most of these are free, and you do not need to pay for it. Okay, unless you're using unless you want to do some live streaming by Zoom, then of course you have to pay. But I think it's cheap. It's probably about 15 US a month, so it's about 60 ringgit. So compared to renting an office or having a physical shop, having your online presence for 60 ringgit, I think it's cheap. Okay, for what it's worth. All right. So, which leads us to the secret number three. So, another three pictures of big chains: Domino's, Burger King, and McDonald's. So, what's the common trait among these big chains? Okay. So, the secret three is the systems. So, in order to really make it into an online business, you have to have systems. Okay. So, what systems? Okay. System is actually your standard operating procedures, SOPs. Okay. You have your formulas, you have your frameworks, you have your methodologies. Okay. So, these are the things that we consider it a system. So why is it important? So if you go like McDonald's in Hong Kong or McDonald's in US or McDonald's in Malaysia, the taste of their Big Mac is the same. Why? And because they have the formulas, their standard operating procedures, how to make Big Mac to the exact same taste as it is everywhere in the world. So it's consistent, and then therefore you can able to scale very fast. Okay, like if you have um, a product, make sure your product qualities are the same. Okay, or you have your frameworks on teaching people how to be successful. Okay, so at least when people follow that frameworks, the formulas or the methodologies, people will get success. Okay, normally these are the people or the businesses that you can see that can scale very big. So this is why systems are very important. Okay, so and of course, business process automation, like your onboarding process. So when your customer signs up with you, your client signs up with you, what's your business process automation like? Okay, do you have the onboarding process for them? Okay, so so you can, as I mentioned earlier, this my company's uh, abundance triangle framework. So we do have a framework like uh, we call it the abundance triangle framework, where we align, accelerate, and ascend. So just a brief explanation. So align means what? So we align your business from offline to your online strategies, okay? And then we accelerate your business from local to global, and then we ascend your profits from thousands to millions. Okay, so this is a brief of framework of my company. Okay, so this is how we use this framework. We digitize your payment system and we help you to scale your business through this framework. Okay, and then of course, my mentor Russell Bunson also has his own framework, which is a hook, story, and offer. Okay, he will always mention on this. And then first, Dan Lok also have his the wealth triangle, possibility, power, and profit. Then of course, Robert Kiyosaki, okay, which is I think it's well known for this ESBI, employee, self-employed, business, and investor, his cash flow quadrant. Okay, but this is his framework. And then yeah, so this is a code. A success needs a process. Okay, but of all that, that's fair. There's one key element to all the success of online business or even the traditional business is this. Uh, all business have to take into account this factor. Okay, which is getting paid. Okay, so what's the use of your business grow fast, but then you don't receive any payment? You will soon go out of business very, very fast. Okay, the thing is this: cash flow creates sustainability. So for all businesses to grow or even to survive, like times like now, COVID-19, your cash flow is very important. So whatever business you are in, you need to have cash flow. Okay. So using platforms payment gateway. So of course you tell me, Danny, you know, we are using Lazada and Shopee. They have their own payment gateway. True. Okay. So I'm gonna do some pros and cons here. So if you're using a platform's payment gateway, of course it's secure via their platforms. Uh, they have their security. They'll take care of the security and what's not. And then you do not need to deal with clients and payments and refunds. All you need to do is just sell your products, okay? And then all the payments are taken care of, okay? You do not need to have your own payment gateways, okay? You are using their payment gateways. They have their own payment gateways, then you can start selling immediately. But what are the cons, okay? So the payment is not instant. Sometimes you have to wait. So like some of the e-commerce platforms, they have payout dates. Okay, so it means that whatever sales that you got, you need to wait for your money to come in. Usually after the refund period, or if there's a refund in between, then they will deduct off whatever, and then whatever the balance, then they pay to you. The other thing is that if there are disputes, then your payment will be on hold. This happens a lot if you sell a lot of those substandard products. Okay, usually or e-commerce products. Okay. Thirdly, then you have no control over payment methods. So uh, this is true because sometimes you will need people to transfer money to you fast. Okay, like if you don't own your payment method, you don't have a say. Okay, so if people are using credit cards, then normally there is a risk of fraud and all that. And then of course there's a cash flow issue as well for all this. Okay, so which leads me to the next. So whatever things you do, whether offline or online, you need to have your own at least some methods for you to control, especially in terms of payment. Okay, so ways to get paid, it's easy. Right now we have of course the most common ones are cash, and then now we have e-wallets. We have those what we call the manual QR, and then e-wallets using point of sale system, and then credit card terminals, which is mobile, and of course the e-commerce payment gateways. Okay, so let's start with this. Cash is good, but as you can see, the COVID-19 changed the whole landscape of cash. So right now, contactless payment actually is the flavor, okay? Because no one wants to handle cash because cash apparently can transmit a lot of germs, bacteria, and even viruses. All right. So stop touching money. That's what they say. This is an article by the Star. So do you know that you can start accepting cashless payment for free? So if you're thinking of starting your own online business, so you can actually get paid, okay, using cashless payment. And the best thing of all is that as a merchant, you can get it for free. There's no charges, okay, like this e-wallet from like nano QR. These QRs are pretty common now in a lot of shops. So these are the this where the consumers or the clients will actually scan your QR code, and then using their e-wallets, and then the money will be transferred to your bank account. So it's easy, and there's no contact at all. So this is what we call contactless payment. Okay, so the application is very easy and hassle-free, especially now during this period. Then it's free, first of all, and then you can get it approved within a week with minimal documentation. Okay, payment is directly to your bank account. Okay, so one thing good about e-wallet is this: the clients or the consumers who pay, okay, they will make sure that they have enough or sufficient balance in their wallet before they can pay. So it means that your risk of getting uh, payment fraud and all that, it's very, very low. Okay, because the thing is that they need to have sufficient money to pay you. That's the whole idea. That's what e-wallet is all about. Okay, and the payment is in your bank account within 48 hours. So if you're using certain banks even lesser time, within 24 hours, you will get the money. So this improves your cash flow for your business tremendously. And do you know that you can also scan this QR and put it on the website, and you can also accept QR payment via your websites or online. So if you're thinking of selling social media or even a simple website, all you need to do is actually to upload a picture of your QR to your website or to your Facebook page or whatever, and you can accept payments. Okay. So the other thing is that if you're using Android phone, so there are also methods for you to accept. Let's say you're doing sales, or you are meeting people, or you are delivering cash on delivery kind of thing. So you can also accept e-wallets, okay, if you have an Android phone. So and this is what we call a mobile POS system. Majority of the main e-wallet players are actually inside this app, okay, and this is also act similar to the manual QR, but it's you don't need to carry the QR all the QRs along. So all you need is an app in your phone, and you can accept all this. Okay, and it's one application only for all these payments. Okay, even though it's for touch and go, grab, boost, and all that, you can also accept this. All right, so it's free as well, and has a very fast approval. Normally within 1 or 2 days, you can get it approved very fast with minimal documentation as well. And payment is also the same. Within 48 hours, the money will transfer directly to your bank account. Okay. However, this is slightly there's a slightly minimal transaction charge amounting to 1% for most of the e-wallets here. The thing is that you can carry this around with you everywhere, anywhere, okay, to accept payments. So this is good, is especially your contractors, like you're on the move, or you need to accept some cash payment on the go. Okay. Of course, if you're selling some bigger item stuff or higher price ticket items, then this mobile credit card terminal is suitable. It's a credit card machine, but then it can also accept e-wallets as well. Okay, so it's mobile and small. Okay, and the good thing is that whether you are starting out, all you need to do is an SSM forms, and then with your bank account, the header part, we do not need the transactions, and you can apply for it. Okay, approval period is also very, very fast, normally within a week. Okay, accept all major debit and credit cards and e-wallets. Okay, and the MDR is actually very competitive. For credit cards, it's only about 1.4%, and e-wallet is 1%. Okay, same as the Android phone. Okay, as I mentioned, it's quick approval. So of course, this machine is not free. It's you need to buy. The cost is about 900. Okay, it comes with a 1 year warranty. The good thing is that this one is a credit card machine. So if you're selling electronic stuff or you're selling high ticket items, this is very suitable for you. You can bring out and accept payment, and it's contactless as well. So you can swipe or you can pay with or you can scan the QR to accept e-wallet payments. Then if you're going to have your own website to sell your products like e-commerce stores, then it's good to have your own e-commerce payment gateway. So one of the good things is that once you have e-commerce payment gateway, you can accept payments from all over the world. So it enables you to actually to go global very fast because right now, let's say you're selling in Malaysia, people from all the way from Europe or US or even South America can buy and you can ship over. Okay, and then you can just accept the payments via the payment gateway, okay, which is actually will do all the heavy lifting for you via your website. Okay, the MDR charges are very attractive. Right now, it's about 2.3 to 3% depending on the packages and your volume. Okay, and then it's easy integration with websites and e-commerce stores. So if you're using selling via WordPress, most of these payment gateways, they have their API keys that can integrate with WooCommerce, with Magento, and all that. And of course, if you're using e-commerce stores like SiteGiant, Easy Store, and all that, that one also come actually with it. Okay, all you need to do is just to apply and to get it. Of course, convenient payment methods. So there are a lot of the payment methods, credit cards, and then a bank FPX transfer and all that. Okay, if you're into social media selling, which is the current trend, whereby you sell via your Facebook or your Instagram or your Twitter or WhatsApp. So this is much more simpler. This one is cashless. It's actually using what we call the one-click payment. So there's a link for you to actually send over to your clients once they confirm their order via your Facebook page or whatever. Then you can actually create it through your own portal, which will be given if you're a merchant, and then you can actually directly key in the items and also the amount. So when you send the link to your client, all your client needs to do is just press on the link and just follow the instructions and pay online. Okay, this is good, especially if you're selling through social media. So this means that you do not need to have a website, and you just need to uh, receive the order and the payment via the link, and then you can pack your order and deliver your stuff. Very, very convenient. And this is actually good because currently during this MCO time, the registration is free for the first year. So the charges is actually, uh, the MVR charges is actually very attractive. And for FPX, I think it's only 1 ringgit per transaction. For credit card, it's 2.5%. So it's very fast approval. Within a week, you can get it. And then you can start selling immediately. Okay. So this is one-click payment. So people also ask why PayPal and Stripe is not enough, or they say, hey, I have PayPal account and Stripe account, so and I can do whatever the local payment gateways is doing. So why should I apply for one? So this is the answer. Okay, let me just show you the difference, the pros and cons. Of course, if you use Stripe or PayPal, it's easy setup without any technical skills. Normally, it's on their website. It's worldwide acceptance because of their brand. And then, of course, is the client's trust in the brand itself. Okay, so of course there are pros and cons to it. The pros are as mentioned. The cons, of course, is this: uh, PayPal and Stripe, they have it's if there's a dispute, it will take time to actually settle, and some don't have local office here. Like PayPal, previously they have office here in Malaysia, but now they don't. So if there's anything or any issues regarding your payment, then you will need to actually take a lot of time to settle, especially true if you have some payment on hold. Okay, there are a lot of these stories of PayPal or Stripe limiting your account. Okay, they will be holding your money for 3 to 6 months or longer. Uh, if they find that whatever you're selling is risky. Okay, this is true especially if you have a lot of chargebacks, you have a lot of complaints over the quality of your products. So they will have a lot of limitations to your account, which will hamper your cash flow and your business. Okay, so this is what I mean the cons, and this is not I say this is actually happening. There are a lot of people actually when they started off with this, when they scale up, they will look for local payment gateways because of this problem. Okay, so local payment gateway is important. Okay, for the reasons that I stated. So entrepreneurs believe that profit is what matters most, but profit is secondary. Cash flow matters most, especially now. This is by Peter Drucker, okay, a very famous management guru. So for us who has been in business for quite some time, and I've been into 3 financial crises, including this one. So whatever during a crisis, the lessons important for businesses is this: cash flow in your business is the most important thing. Whatever things you want to do, make sure you have sustainable cash to be, to at least hold up until all this crisis is over. So cash is important. So when you do business, make sure cash is uh, matters. How you get payment. So what's next? So if you're interested to go online but wants to know more how you can get started on payment, or if you want to go online but are confused on how to get started, then you can call me, Zoom or Skype me, whatever. This is my number, this is my email, this is my website, and this is my YouTube channel. So if you need any help, so let me know how I can help you during this crisis. As you can see, if you want to know about online business and all that, maybe I can share some of my experience with you. Also, if you want to know more about payment gateways, especially local payment gateways, you can speak to me. Uh, I can explain more in depth to you so you can know. All right. So this is my 2 cents worth of my opinion on online business, and what are the things that you really need to take into account before starting one. So hopefully this can help. And yeah, this is a short presentation. So thank you very much, and I will see you later. Thank you. So I'll stop sharing this screen. So in short, whatever things that you want to do online before that. So make sure you really know the most important thing is how you get paid. Okay, I've seen a lot of businesses offering or doing a lot of work, but then they don't get paid. So this is actually uh, difficult for small companies, especially SMEs or like solopreneurs, where they actually need that payment, need the cash to able to sustain themselves. So I hope that my little presentation here will help clear a lot of your doubts on payments, and also hopefully you can start an online business in this pandemic, because I think the infrastructure is already in place. So it's the best time to start. And in my next few presentations, I will actually do a simple teaching people on how to start selling on social media free. Okay, so you can get paid, you can start, and you can start selling in, I think, and accepting payments straight in a couple of days. So it's actually very fast and it's actually free. So you don't need to pay anything. So I'm just sharing this. So hopefully, if you're thinking of adding some uh, additional income or also creating some new businesses during this uh, COVID-19 or during this MCO, so you can do it. And you actually do not need to spend a lot of actually money and time. So you just need to get going and then just sell it. Okay, so this is it. So signing off for now. So have a good day. Thank you.